Hello, I'm Supervisor James Ramos. Residents of San Bernardino County have had traffic congestion and long commute times threaten their quality of life for far too long. With the passage of Measure I, constituents mandated that the San Bernardino County Transportation Authority provide more transit options to help alleviate mobility challenges that have negatively impacted a large segment of our population. As your 3rd District County Supervisor, I serve on the governing board of the San Bernardino County Transportation Authority, SBCTA. SBCTA is responsible for cooperative regional planning and furthering an efficient transportation system. The SBCTA Board of Directors and other prominent leaders have been working diligently on many transit projects, such as the Redlands Passenger Rail Project.
We need to do the right things now. We need to plan ahead to put in the right infrastructure so that it turns out right. One of those is better transit. We have here roughly 20 or 30 visitors every week. They fly into Ontario or Los Angeles, many of them from overseas. And rather than rent a car or rent a chauffeur, they would like to commute here. They ask us repeatedly, isn't there some way to use public transit to get to your facility? And I have a negative answer. For us locally, it means we'll be able to connect the University of Redlands, kind of one bookend, with the downtown, with the Esri campus. We already have lots of people going back and forth between the university and Esri, teaching, students, etc. This will bring us together. It'll also mean that we have a more vibrant downtown because both of our bookends or centers of activity can have access to the downtown more freely. And that'll be a kind of economic vitalization for downtown.
The City of Redlands is proud to support the Redlands Rail Project. From the City of Redlands perspective, we're going to see downtown revitalization once the line moves forward. It'll support and pave the way for continued economic development and growing our downtown core.
The City of Redlands is a destination rich with history, the arts, music, unique eateries and microbreweries, and a thriving, locally owned small business district mixed with large-scale commerce. The University of Redlands is a hub of activity in its own right. The multifaceted Rail to Redlands project sets the stage for the thousands of Redlands residents and its guests to be better connected, professionally, economically, culturally, and socially to the greater Los Angeles area.
You know, I see, in particular, a very excellent benefit for people from Rancho Cucamonga in particular, and from Redlands, coming towards Rancho Cucamonga. But specifically speaking to Rancho Cucamonga at the present time, I see a real advantage where residents can hop on the Redlands Passenger Rail and go, or the Metrolink line, and catch the passenger rail to Redlands. I can see a real advantage where now I can go to the Redlands Bowl and see the Shakespeare Festival or other activities they've got going on in that region without getting into my car.
Significant work lies ahead, but with continued collaboration, we can help facilitate dynamic growth for San Bernardino County by providing greater transit options that improve access to jobs and economic opportunity for all of our residents.
The 1988 closure of Norton Air Force Base brought devastating economic impacts to this entire region. So where we sit here today, we have over 13 million square feet of new facilities developed. This is generating over $1.8 billion of economic output for our region. At the airport, we celebrate these new jobs and the opportunity to continue the work that we do. So when you're in the business of creating jobs, you celebrate the lives that you touch as well. And that makes the work we do all the more important. So none of this growth could have occurred without strong support, and first from the communities, but also our policymakers, our commissioners, directors, and we appreciate that support going forward.
I am happy to report that significant progress has been made in fulfilling the voter mandate of alleviating congestion on our local roadways and highways. The San Bernardino Transit Center is a new multimodal facility that is a vital transportation hub where commuters from the City of Redlands riding on the Aero Passenger Rail line will have the option to transition over to trains traveling all the way to Los Angeles with stops in between. This new service line will provide an opportunity for you to get out of your car and into public transit. Recently, we have witnessed the completion of some critical projects like the 215 Bi-County HOV Gap Closure Project and the I-15 and I-215 interchange improvements in DeVore that will bring congestion relief and improve mobility. And projects like passenger rail service extensions to downtown San Bernardino, downtown Redlands, and the Gold Line to Montclair are gaining steam. Take a few minutes to learn more about the Redlands Passenger Rail Project and view an example of the train sets planned for primary service throughout the day between Redlands and San Bernardino.